Okay, you guys, make a lot of noise for my friend. He's one of the regular hosts on your drive home on Streets FM. A really funny guy. Please welcome to the stage Marcel Williams.
That's it, motherfuckers. Keep clapping. Clap, clap, clap for Dan, for all the comedians here tonight. That's right. I work for Streets. For those of you who don't know, who here actually listens to Streets, first of all? All right, all 9 of you. Congratulations for coming here tonight. I started this resolution at the beginning of the year. Marcel No Sex Williams is what I go by. Now, I have a website, marcelnosexwilliams.com. And I had my phone number up there prematurely. I don't know why I decided to put my phone number up there, but apparently not everyone's a fan of my name because some guy decided to send me a text. I didn't know who this guy was. I'm going to share this with you guys. Sends me a text. He says, "Change your name to DJ Marcella fella. I listen to the station day, and I have to hear the gay name No Sex Williams. It's queer." Now, I'm pretty sure I got it was queer when you said it's gay, so you need to add that just a jab. So I was like, okay, who is this, right? And he's like, is this Marcel Williams? And then I decide to fuck with him at this point because I'm like, all right, this guy's already an asshole. So I say, no, who is this? And he's like, oh, wrong person, sorry, your number's on this website, man. It says Marcel Williams' number. And I was like, oh yeah? Well, what's the website? And he's like, marcelnosexwilliams.com. So I said, well, must not be that queer of a site. We checked it out. Thanks for the hits, motherfucker. Take care, winky face. And then he replies back by saying, Marcel, you just mind-fucked me, my friend. Just say Marcella fella next time, and hook up a shout-out to Bon, Ben, Cody, and Colin for that. You fucking with me, you're gonna call me queer and then ask for a shout-out? It doesn't work like that, son. So I told him to fall the fuck back, and that's all that happened. Now pause. People, there's one thing you need to understand, okay? Some people are in the media, you want to talk to them, that's cool, that's fine, right? There's a time, there's a place, segregation, right? Facebook is a place for me to go and creep on women. That's the majority. Most of these girls I'm sure I've added to Facebook and they've ignored. That's okay. That's fine. But seriously, I'm gonna add you all again tonight and let's just hope this shit changes this time around. Anyways, people just go and cross boundaries. My mom sees my Facebook page, so I don't like her seeing certain things. This one guy decides to write on my wall and he says, I want to send a shout out to my girl Melissa. Can you please play any song by Eminem and send it out to my girl Melissa, thanks. And I'm like, all right, cool, that's fine. I can't change the playlist, so let me just see if there's any Eminem coming up. And I'm like, oh, snap, okay, you're lucky, there's an Eminem song coming up. I'll play that for you, no worries, whatever, right? And then he puts a message, he's like, okay, cool, I'll be listening. And now I'm curious at this point. I'm like, hey, who is this guy? Because I add random people all the time. I check him out, and he's only got one photo. Now, this photo was very intimidating because he was on the phone, and he was flexing at the same time, and he was in prison. So right away I'm like, first of all, who gave this motherfucker a data plan in jail? I don't understand that shit is acceptable now, or whatever the case is. So then I played the Eminem song, I gave him the shout out, I'm like, oh Melissa, this is going out to you from Glenn, it's Eminem, whatever. And I'm like, hey, I'm done with this guy, right? But no word of a lie, you can check my wall still. 16 minutes later, he decides to write another post, right? And this one was a little bit longer. He's like, I'm sitting in Headingley. Now first of all, how the fuck, again, the data plan, how are we doing this? So he writes, I'd like to give a shout out to my boys Clint and T and Rhino and Rambo, Crazy Horse, Randy, Frank, Dylan, Alfie, Albie, Eric, Mike, Arms. Now the motherfucker's name is just Arms, apparently. Alex, Sandy, Bay, 26, Lefty, Cal, For Real, and it's the number 4, don't get it mistaken. Old School, spelled with a K, Rob Terror, and Big Limp, and all the rest of the homies. And play Start It Up. Like, no, first of all, I don't want to be held responsible for any fucking riots happening in prison. But I'm not gonna play you that shit. You need to fall the fuck back, my friend, and that's exactly what I told him to do, so now I'm in a witness protection program. Not a big deal. Now, ladies, just as a round of applause here, and I won't even look, how many of you guys like black guys? Just out of a round of applause. I'm not looking. You, what the fuck are you doing in 75 days? What are you doing in 75 motherfucking days? That's what I need to know right now. I can have sex again, that's the whole point. I'm adding you again. It's Michelle, right? No, I don't know. Women, very hard to satisfy, I find. Maybe that's why I went on the whole thing, the conquest. I don't know, the only analogy I can actually really just compare women to is like the faucets when you go to wash your hands and shit. Like, for men, it's like you go in and it's that motion sensor one, right? And you're just waving your hands around. You think you're doing a good job and then it stops and you're like, oh shit, I gotta start all over again. And then and your hands end up being dirty and you're dissatisfied. You're like, fuck it, shit, I'm done. I'm over this. Women just go in, hot, cold, doesn't matter. You can get us off. If a swift breeze went and whipped by my dick, I could get busted nut. It's as simple as that, okay? Now, I don't know what you girls like. Maybe I'm doing it all wrong. Maybe I'm not hitting the gym. Maybe you want the Old Spice man. But granted, I don't know if he'd be a good lover. I would imagine it goes something like this. He would just be there and be like, look at your man. Look back at me. Now, I'm holding a condom. This is a condom, this is a penis. This is a condom on a penis. We're having sex. The condom broke. Now you're pregnant. There's two of us. It's a boy. Look, your placenta. It's the car you've always wanted. That was a terrible whistle, but Old Spice. That's our time. I'm Marcel, no sex Williams. Go to the blog. Don't send me hate, and accept my motherfucking friend request.
Give it up for Marcel Williams. He also does children's parties. Book him if you like.